Juice WRLD was a budding hip-hop artist who gained notoriety for his moving lyrics and songs like Lucid Dreams. Even though his career took off, his battle with addiction and the circumstances surrounding his premature demise cut short and complicated his life. Over the course of his 2-year career, his songs' themes about mental illness, dependency, as well as his unadulterated emotional transparency and freestyle prowess, resonated with a generation, garnering billions of listeners. In 2017, Juice WRLD became the most popular emo and SoundCloud rap musician. He co-founded a joint venture with Interscope Records and inked a record deal with Grade A Productions. Built around a sample of Sting's "Shape of My Heart," his first major hit, Lucid Dreams, became a cultural phenomenon that peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and went diamond. His initial album, Goodbye and Good Riddance, and the collaborative mixtape Wrld on Drugs with Future and Death Race for Love, cemented his status as a generational prodigy. Juice WRLD publicly fought with opiate addiction, using oxycodone, codeine, and Percocet to treat mental health conditions. Fame made his addiction worse, and he was about to check himself into a recovery center when fate intervened. However, the story of his legacy being destroyed was a consequence of the way his music and image had been treated after his passing, especially after the publication of his last album, The Party Never Ends. Juice WRLD's estate, run by Grade A Productions and Interscope Records, was left to organize his extensive unreleased library when he passed away from an unintentional overdose of oxycodone and codeine. With singles like Come and Go featuring Marshmello, the first posthumous album, Legends Never Die, became a critical and financial triumph, peaking at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart. The HBO documentary Juice WRLD, Into the Abyss, and the second posthumous album, Fighting Demons, accomplished the same, but with conflicting reviews. An important turning point in the history of Juice WRLD was reached on November 29, 2024, with the publication of The Party Never Ends. It was promoted via a virtual concert inside Fortnite and was expected to be a tribute to his diverse skill set. It was released as his 5th and final posthumous album. But there was a lot of negative feedback about the record from fans. Many of them thought Juice's best work was not represented on the album tracklist. Critics saw the release as an effort to capitalize on the fame of Juice WRLD. According to some, the album lacked a unified identity, and several of its songs were unfinished for a reason. Juice's artistic perspective was criticized for using well-known guests like Nicki Minaj. Supporters argued those elements weakened his sound authenticity and came across as fake. Some people were offended by the album cover, claiming it was uninspired and demeaning to his appearance. Others believed that The Party Never Ends undermined Juice WRLD's legacy by portraying his work in a negative light. In addition to the music, his tainted legacy was also a result of problems involving those connected to him. His record label, Grade A Productions, and his ex-girlfriend, Ally Lottie, were at the core of the controversy. According to the fans, Juice WRLD's accidental overdose during a charter flight from Los Angeles to Chicago was caused by Lottie. She was also accused of being Juice's dealer and facilitating his addiction. A conspiracy theory based on suspicion of G-Money and Lil Bibby claims that Grade A tampered with Juice's drugs in order to get the rights to his 3,000-song bounty. The rumors continued despite the lack of proof for the aforementioned claims. The way the label handled The Party Never Ends was cited by some fans as proof that Juice's vision was compromised in order to maximize revenues. Given the change in musical tastes, it was questioned whether the label's publication of some of the older songs which had been recorded years earlier represented what Juice would have desired. Leaks hampered Juice's unpublished material, with hackers and former colleagues allegedly exposing music for financial gain or fame. Since many of the songs are already well known to fans in bootleg form, this has made official releases less effective and contributed to the perception that his legacy is being botched. On December 8, 2019, 6 days after his 21st birthday, Juice WRLD flew to Chicago on a private plane with his girlfriend Ally Lottie, and several other people. Federal authorities received a tip that there may have been drugs and guns on board. Juice WRLD was apprehended and suffered from cardiac arrest during the inspection at Chicago's Midway Airport, and he was declared dead at the local hospital despite efforts to revive him. Police found 70 pounds of marijuana, cough syrup containing codeine, and firearms on his private plane. The Cook County Medical Examiner claimed it was an accidental overdose of oxycodone and codeine. According to sources, Juice ingested medications to evade police detection. The profit-making from his compositions and the lack of openness surrounding his last moments fueled the allegations. Most individuals maintain that Juice WRLD's legacy is unaffected by the criticism. His music's continued success, Lucid Dreams' impending diamond status, and his billion-dollar streaming are all testaments to his hard work. In keeping with his goal of ensuring that he supports supporters amid personal hardships, his Live Free 999 organization continues to promote mental health programs. Juice's near-legendary reputation raises expectations among fans, and the failure of one record does not negate his larger efforts. Despite their commercial nature, the Fortnite skin and online concert even brought his songs to new audiences, indicating that his legacy evolved but not destroyed. The allegation that Juice WRLD's legacy was damaged stemmed from incidents involving people like Ally Lottie, fan discontent with The Party Never Ends, and poor management by Grade A Productions. Years of music leaks and conspiracy theories about Juice's passing drove the negative response to the album, which was overshadowed by problems with song selection, mixing, and features. This narrative claimed that the record did not live up to Juice's artistic ambitions. Juice WRLD is still a popular star with millions of fans. His untimely passing serves as a reminder of the dangers of celebrity and the opioid epidemic.